three. Oh,
Bosch for the tie. Lillard drives in. Blocked by Bosch. Ball game's over.
Bosch bring it end to end.
Oh, my.
Kicks it out to Bosch. Throws it down and a foul.
Bosch for the win. Yes.
Bosch for three in the win.
Yes. He did it.
Oh, Bosch throws it down.
Three. Blocked by Bosch. And we're going to a game 7.
Well, his first 4 years with the Heat were great years for Chris Bosch and the team, the 4 straight finals appearances and the back-to-back championships. And coach, now, Chris Bosch, a new phase for him. He might be the go-to guy and the leadership guy on the offensive end. But the good news for Chris and for all of Heat Nation, Bosch has plenty of help.
Well, Eric, the Heat are not starting from scratch, as you know. They've got a core of veteran championship players that are going to have more responsibility this coming season, and they're welcoming it. They want to take care of business, show that they can be competitive, both in the Eastern Conference and overall. The goal is to win a championship. They've done it before. These are guys that are going to welcome the competition. They're going to play well. They need to have a veteran backcourt coming back. And so you put it all together, and so you got a blend of veterans and new players that Pat Riley has acquired over the summer. It's going to be an exciting year.
Chris Bosch, one of several returning members on a roster filled with veteran championship talent. The 9-time All-Star recently sat down with Jason Jackson to discuss the past, his present, and the exciting future for the Miami Heat.
NBA free agency officially up and running. Heat fans are watching and waiting.
When you heard that LeBron decided to go to Cleveland, what was happening for you? Who did you hear from first? How did that all go?
I was at a basketball camp in Ghana.
Not everyone has that story. So
Right.
please continue.
I'm at a basketball camp in Ghana. I was with the kids. It was probably about 4:30, 5 o'clock. I had been communicating with different guys, and I'm like, okay, as soon as I get back to the hotel, I got to get on the phone. D texted me, and then LeBron texted me. And I read what it said. I put my phone back in my pocket and just sat there. 5 minutes later, it's everywhere.
LeBron is long gone, but Bosch is coming back.
Chris Bosch officially re-signed with the Heat today.
What ultimately made you want to become a Heat lifer and stay in Miami?
I never wanted to leave. I didn't want to go anywhere. I've had the best time playing basketball that I've had in my life, not only with the team, but the city.
Bosch is going to go in off the glass, fouled and got it to go.
And I didn't want to be public enemy #1 in my household. I was telling everybody that, like, you know, I come tell my family, we're moving from Miami. They're not going to like me for a little while, you know, and I didn't want to be that guy. And I never wanted to go anywhere. This is my second home, and I couldn't imagine leaving.
So how excited were you then to learn that Dwayne Wade was coming back to help you lead this team as well?
We've had a great relationship the time that we've been here, and once D decided to come back, we could start building in, I guess, a new environment and do this again.
Let's go to the core guys. How exciting is it to have those core guys back, knowing they know what it takes as well as, you know, you guys that are on the marquee every night?
It's great. I mean, you always want that comfortability. We're friends more than teammates.
Nice hand up. Birdman with a jam off the box setup.
So it's kind of the best of both worlds. We keep the core intact, so to speak, but at the same time, it's like a new injection of guys that are positive. They want to win, and they have something to prove. That's exciting, really, for everybody, because the chance that we have to really step up to the plate and show what we can do doesn't come very often.
Every year, you had to bring someone new into this equation. What is it specifically about Deng and Granger and McRoberts that they'll be able to contribute?
First of all, Deng, I'm glad he's on our team, because I hated playing against that dude, man. Deng, I mean, you just talk about a guy.
I think he's heard that a couple times.
Yeah, I mean, he's just going to compete. I have so much respect for Josh after playing him in a series. I'm like, man, he shot 40% from the three, He was averaging so many assists, so many points. I mean, he was just effortless in his game, and that was very exciting because he's so unselfish and his skill level is so high. With Danny, I think he has a lot to prove too, because let's not forget that he was the guy out in Indiana, and you know, he just got a tough break a little bit, but his talent is still there. I heard nothing but good things about him in the locker room, and that's the type of guys that we need.
No quitting Chris Bosh, let me tell you. Bosh for three in the win. Yes! Yes! He did it! He did it!
Clearly, there's opportunity to increase your leadership profile.
For sure.
Is that going to happen?
Oh, yeah, I think so. I mean, you know, like I always tell people, it's on us what we want to do with this whole thing. We can be good, we can be average, or we can be great. But we want to win. Just because number 6 isn't here anymore, that doesn't mean that the winning stops.
That's Heat Nation right there, all right?
Great work, man. Great work. Great work. Get on 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
The players might change, but the culture's the same, and we're going to be there competing. We want to reach out. We want to grab another one of those.
Jason Jackson with Chris Bosh. And Tony, it really does appear that Chris Bosh is ready to resume his role as a leading man.
Eric, there's no doubt that CB is a better player now than he was 4 years ago when he came to the Heat. He's a guy that can score with either hand going to the basket. He can take guys off the dribble. He's a three-point shooter now. And let's not forget that at the other end of the floor, he's also a warrior on defense. He can block shots. He's the guy that directs the defense from behind, telling guys what to do in the rotations. I'm excited for him because I think he's been maligned the last 4 years, and he's ready now to take a more leadership role both on offense and defense.